Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session we are going to discuss about reduce method. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code to understand this concept. So in the earlier session we have seen that how we can use the map method to process the individual element within an array with different type of operations. So now I'm going to use the same example to understand the reduce method of array object. If we talk about the reduce method, then the definition of the reduce method is reduce method reduces the array to a single value. So now the question comes over here is why actually it is required. Why do I want to turn my array into an individual value? Then to understand this concept, I will explain you one scenario with my earlier example. So let's jump into the browser first. So far we have designed a very good application where I am come to know about what is the actual price and what is the discounted price, and I am able to display those things. But how about customer wants to know about how much saving I am doing total on all the purchases. If I am going to purchase all the fruit, then how much total number of saving I am doing in my pocket. So if you are going to design such logic with old mechanism of JavaScript, then you need to write so much line of code. But if we are using the reduce method, then this task is very easy because reduce method offers us the accumulator variable as a parameter that will basically calculate the running total. So let's design this logic. This time what I am going to do, I am going to introduce a total saving heading over here, and that one displays the total amount of saving we have done after discounted price. So let's do it. So to handle this, first we need to do the changes into the index.html, and this time I am going to introduce another div within this div, main div, and here we will specify div, and this contain a class called total saving. I'm going to introduce a class called total saving so that I can target this div, save it. Now let's jump into the JavaScript file, and this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce a variable called total equal to root ball dot reduce, and this contain two parameter. First I'm going to pass the arrow function over here, and this will contain two parameter. One is the accumulator and another one is the current value, and then afterwards I will perform the required action within the body of the function. And here I will tell that accumulator will add with the existing price. I'm passing the object like this, and here I need to specify the initializer for this accumulator. So we need to specify 0 over here, and prior to that we need to also return it. So then once it is being done the entire process, so we need to return each of the individual accumulator running total. So each time it will take the price value, it will add into the accumulator. At the very first instance it will initialize it to 0, and each time it will add the running total. So this way we will calculate the total. Now we need to add this total into the element. So here I want to print it. So how we can do that? Let's do it. So for that reason what we need to do, we need to specify something like this to get the reference of the total saving class. So we need to tell that const total saving equal to document dot query selector, and we need to pass the class name. So let's grab the class name over here, take it, paste it over here, save it. Now let's go below, and now what we will do, we will append to that which we have taken the reference. So let's do it. So we need to tell that total saving dot inner HTML, I want to append it. So plus equal to, I will take the help of template string, I will create S3 element, and I will tell total saving is $template string, and I need to specify over here total, and here we need to close the h3 tag. So we need to specify h3, save it. Now let's jump into the browser to see the output. So it is not displaying, so there must be some error. So let's check it what the error is. So press F12 and then you will find that inner.html. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code. Let's verify the reference. So here we did a mistake, we haven't provided the dot. Save it. Now let's look into the output, and this time you will get that we are doing saving of 500. If you calculate this, then it is 1000 rupees bill, and if you are going with the discounted price, then it is 500 rupees bill. And so that means we are doing a saving of 500 rupees. So now I hope you understand that why actually we use the reduce function of array method. This is really very handy whenever we want to design such logic where we want to calculate the running total, some average calculation, some count. So in that scenario we use the reduce method of array. So on this note I am stopping over here. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.